Speaking of artists, all right. I guess this next topic, I guess it kind of stems from you a little bit because we're talking about. I guess we were talking about Ari Lennox, or Ari Lennox had like a. So what did she have, like a meltdown? What was that? What was that?
I'm not really too sure of the root of what happened. She deleted a lot of the tweets, if not all of them. But basically, she was kind of going off about how.
It's too late now, Mike.
It's
too late.
Yeah, it is.
Told you to do it at the top.
Yeah, what are you doing? Basically, she was responding to a lot of the negative comments that people were saying. I remember what it stems from. It stems from her. She had an interview with some little British dude or a South African dude, whatever he was. He questioned her about her songwriting. And basically, she had a song about, she has a lot of sexual songs. So the dude literally straight up was like, oh, so you got to do who's fucking you. No, I think he asked her, who's fucking you good?
Excuse
That's
me?
like, yeah, he said it just like that. And I didn't watch the full video, but her response was pretty, from, you could just tell her body language, like she was not feeling that. And it was awkward. It was awkward to me, honestly. That's why I didn't watch it. Because I was like, all right, after he said that, I was like, whoa, like I don't even want to. So she was pretty upset about that. And then it led to the dude basically insinuating that because she didn't know like one of her songs was like more of a sexual song, it came like full circle, like, oh well, did you not know what the song was about? Did you write it? So people try to discredit her for like not writing all of her songs. Like it literally took it was just a downward spiral, right? So it led to her getting on Twitter, just kind of like defending herself, and people are telling her that she's not a songwriter, and people are telling her that she's too sensitive, and just all these things, and she's trying to defend herself the whole time. So it got messy, right? Now, my take on it is the fact that this isn't the first time that we've seen her kind of like melt down in a way.
On social media.
Yeah, on social media. And it's one of those things, it's like, yo, like, you got to understand like how much of an influence you are and who you are. And people are going to have something bad to say about you, whether you write the greatest songs in the world or not. But her problem is she continuously feeds into it, which makes things kind of worse. It looks worse for her whether she's defending herself or not, because you're the artist. You have your own brand. So yeah, that kind of happened, and it was it kind of caused like people to kind of like take sides, like, oh, people are saying things to her, and they shouldn't be saying it. What kind of led to you, which is how we were talking about, do people need to be more sensitive towards not only athletes but celebrities too in general? And then you got other people who, like myself, who are kind of like, yo, just log the fuck off of Twitter.
Yeah, and I'm not even saying that just to say I say we should be. I just saying that raises that question because you know how I feel, nigga. You make millions of dollars. I really don't. Like,
and she even said that you're
not going through shit for real.
She called like it was hard to tell if she's being her regular self, just being funny. Like she called people peasants, saying you guys are gonna jerk off to my music anyway. I'm rich. Like
first of all, bitch, I'm not gonna jerk off to your music. I'm gonna jerk off to you.
But it caused people to.
I love jerking off. I love.
Shut the fuck up.
That was Inception, because he could have just said that.
He didn't tell himself to shut the fuck up.
No, I had to tell you.
You get more and more in common with him every day.
But yeah, she simply could have just kind of. I know it's easy to say like, yo, just don't respond, and I think she feels like, well, I'm a human being, so I can respond to what I want and feel how I want, which is true. But she's a celebrity, so it's kind of like,
I think it's all about just weighing the costs.
Yeah, choose your battles wisely.
Just choosing.
Yeah,
your battles. Like, what you could have done instead of like, you could have just attacked that nigga as soon as he said that dumb shit to you in that interview.
And she did. But then she got on Twitter and started defending the people, or started talking back to the people who were on his side. Like, he was clearly in the wrong. So why are you talking to a bunch of fucking idiots? Because he's an idiot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you really don't gain anything from arguing with the niggas that lose.
You only lose. It's certain fights where all you can do is lose.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it. And what it also kind of tied into was her being from DC and two other notable people who kind of do the same thing, kind of popped into everybody's head. Wale and KD. So it kind of turned into
niggas is weird over there. I don't care what nobody say.
It turned into it's like kind of like
weird down there, bro. It's confusion. It's like I don't know if I'm Southern. I don't know if I'm a Northerner.
Yeah,
it's that shit, man.
I listen to loud pots and pans music. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, like
they're remixing everything.
I listen to cling clang plot. I sound like fuck. Like I think that's music. Like nigga, the main sneaker over there is New Balances. They're just a lost people.
But it seems like all three of them, what they really have in common, they all have a solid fan base with people who truly love them. But instead
focus on the niggas that don't.
But focus on the niggas who don't like them. Like, I understand not holding your tongue, but anytime somebody talks bad about you, you just literally like on them. Just on it like immediately. We've seen Ari, Wale, and KD. Like, I understand not taking no shit from nobody, but at the same time, it's like.
That's
you're just
Kevin
gonna
Durant.
Yeah, you're just gonna
not King Dookie.
Yeah, you just gonna do it. Yeah, I'm talking about Kevin Durant. It's just like y'all gonna do this all the time. Like that seems like it takes more energy than none.
But you also got to think about it of how much of it they're getting.
But they're getting a lot more. They're getting a lot of love too. But you rarely ever have. I don't think I've ever seen KD say thank you. Well, the one time I can tell you, and I can tell you, the one time me and KD gave Kevin Durant a compliment.
Our interaction with Kevin Durant.
Our interaction with Kevin Durant on Twitter.
You on Lamont?
Yeah.
This was what 2012.
It was
This is like it was my first Twitter account. Kevin Durant said he would drink Scarlett Johansson's bathwater, and what did we both responded? We said something. I think I laughed at it. And you were like,
I said, Katie's just like us. Something like that.
Yeah, he said something about Katie's just like us. And he was like, I'm just another dude out here. Like that.
He said, ain't nothing gonna ever change me.
Ain't nothing gonna ever change me. So I'm like,
cool, respect. Like,
okay. But, that's probably as far as I've seen him respond. He doesn't really, when somebody's like, oh, KD, you're my favorite, he don't never put like, oh, thank you. Like, but as soon as a nigga's like, yo, KD, you suck, he's like, oh, nigga, suck my dick. Like,
yeah,
it's just weird. But Wale does the same thing. Whenever somebody really like complimented Wale, you ain't never see that shit. Oh, you had that, huh?
What just happened?
He told you to mix it.
Oh my god.
No, we told him it was too late for that shit.
No, I told him as soon as the shit started, I'm like, Mike, you might want to mix that because you're gonna hit straight Henny.
Yeah. And sure enough,
sure did.
That's what we give for talking shit. The Henny. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Wale does the same thing though. So maybe it's just a DC thing. Maybe it's just a pride thing. I don't know.
It's a celebrity thing. I think when these people get to a certain point, they get caught up in their own images, and I guess you get this image of yourself that you see yourself in this light, and then when other forces come in and disrupt that, you want to oppose it instantly, despite all the things that suggest the opposite. All the people that are praising you, you don't see that. Yeah. You see the people that are like putting you down or that don't agree with what you do or whatever. Yeah. But I think that's human nature as well. It's just like you kind of just, everybody wants to be liked. Yeah. Everybody wants to be seen in a positive light. Everybody just wants to be, or what they perceive to be, quote unquote, appreciated. And just like Wale's thing, all his career, like, y'all don't appreciate real rap, blah, 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 bro.
It's like, bro, you have
no, nigga, it's niggas that are real rap that make better music than you. Yeah,
it was never that.
It's not a rap appreciation problem. It's a your music sucks problem. That's what it is.
In his case, yeah, that's what happened. But
your music is very disappointing.
Yeah, from what you were.
From what you were. You put out one of the best mixtapes I still have heard to this day, and your albums have been dookie water.
Yeah.
Or disappointing. But I don't know. I'm not a Wale fan. I don't know people I don't know if anybody here is a Wale fan.
I used to be.
That really gives him. I don't know because I haven't listened and I don't care to.
His last album wasn't too bad. It wasn't.
This is the same dude that goes on like, how am I not on this list? I'm not on the Fit Complex's top 50 rappers. Give me my, like, yo, nobody gets
anything like that.
No,
like,
how about this? Nobody gives flowers when they demand them. You earn your flowers. And even then, sometimes people don't get their flowers. So you sitting here on a mountaintop of mediocrity talking about, I deserve flowers. Like, no, nigga, you're going to get fucking weeds and crabgrass and like it. Because nobody cares. I think this is specifically for Wale, because
the other two are great.
I think she's still like, she got only one album, so she still has much more to prove. KD's he's a Hall of Famer, one of the best basketball players to ever touch a basketball, so he's fat. He just had some insecurity like this nigga, but this nigga Wale in particular, you've been here long enough. We know what you are. You ain't special. You ain't great.
But even so, even when you're successful, of course there's going to be people that don't like you. It's like it's literally not possible. Yeah. Not everything's for everybody. So somebody's not going to like you. So whenever they run into
successful than you.
Yeah, and when they run into those people who don't like them, they just have so much energy for them. It's just like this don't seem like a waste to you, bro. Like you could just, this person don't even know you and they literally hate you. Like it'd be a lot easier to just be like, oh, you're miserable. Let me just like stay away from that. But I guess everybody's a little different, but when they do it so often, it's like, damn, again, like.
Yeah, you responded to trolls again.
Yeah,
dog.
like Ari Lennox again, fucking Wale bitching again.
Like
KD.
she like that is a 14-year-old white boy from Connecticut. Why are you responding to him? Why? Why? What does he matter?
I don't know. I really don't understand it.
KD's replying to a page that says that's a Twitter page that's named Warrior Season. Like, oh yeah, I don't think they're gonna like you that much, buddy.
The Andrew Wiggins Stan account.
Yeah. Kent Bazemore Stan account.
And
Thunder up.
Shit's just weird to me, but I don't know. Like you said, maybe it is just a celebrity thing, but.
So who do I want to do this? Who do you think is more sensitive, athletes or artists?
Artists. Sensitive about their shit.
Yeah.
You think so?
I think so. I think so, but it's definitely a lot louder when you see the athletes say it, because we see their process on film. You know what I'm saying? Like we can judge their performance.
That's why I feel like that's why I feel like it's more dramatic to be an athlete, because music is very subjective.
Yeah,
and that's what makes it like worse, is because the music people, it's like that's literally them.
Yeah. So and then,
I feel like that would be like, we like Elsie said, we have film on niggas, and you can tell them that they're not good enough, and they have fits.
But what makes the artist more sensitive is they made something. Yeah, they made something that they were really feeling. Like they were in the studio, like, oh, this is gonna be great. Yeah. Like this is good. Like. And then when it comes out,
like,
niggas are like, "This shit is fucking ass." A 10-pack of ass. Like,
I guess I can see that. I guess I was thinking more of like the logic of defying the logic of what's in front of you to still believe that you're this.
Like, oh yeah, you can objectively say
here's an example of Russell Westbrook, right? I knew you were going there.
I mean, he's probably the biggest.
The biggest one right now. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny.
It's pretty obvious that he's going.
Like, say lately you've been playing very terrible. All right, so not saying you are trash, but just he won't respond to stuff like you have not. People say things that suggest like, yo, 8 turnovers. You think that's good enough? Or like, and he'll just be like,
yeah, he'll.
Like he won't even acknowledge it. Like
no, you know what he'll say? He'll be like, I mean, this is the sport of basketball, and in basketball, you know, you miss shots.
I'm allowed to have turnovers.
I'm allowed to turn the ball over. I'm allowed to miss shots. I'm allowed to do all these things. And it's like, bro, like, why aren't you taking accountability?
Nigga, are you not getting it?
Yeah.
Like, are you?
He's not taking accountability for the poor performance, and it's more so of him just being like, well, I'm playing basketball and it's just not going good. Like,
yeah, remember when he said,
where's your head at?
Remember when he said people expect me to average 25, 11, and 15.
You mean average the triple-double that you did for a full season?
You mean your whole gimmick? Like your whole spiel?
The whole shit?
Your whole deal? That's like niggas expect me to dunk. Like, yeah,
but
maybe.
And even when Russ said that, it's like, bro, nobody's expecting you to do this. We're just expecting you to play better than what you are, because you have the most triple doubles ever. So when niggas are trying to hold you to
baseline standard.
A baseline all-star basketball player standard. We're not asking you to come out here and reinvent the wheel. And I'm not even a Lakers fan, but the nigga that pissed me off so much this season, I'm like, what the fuck? I love basketball, and you're making me not like basketball.
I'm not having fun anymore.
I'm not having fun watching you not care. Like, it's just weird.
And then you not care while making millions and millions and millions of dollars
for one of the, if not the most popular basketball team in the league. Like, it's weirdo behavior. And like, this dude went home to like this is where you're from. This is supposed to be the best thing that ever happened to you. You've been waiting your whole life for this shit, and then when you get here, you don't take accountability for your shitty basketball play.
They sit here, he come in there acting like they should be happy I'm here. Why?
Why?
For what?
Why would anybody be happy that you tried to shoot 19 bank shots from the wing and hit the top of the corner of the backboard every fucking time? Somebody should actually shoot at you from the stands. Because this shit is getting crazy, bro.
Like, he think we should be excited for that. Don't you see the art I'm pulling up? Like, nigga.
All I'm gonna say is this nigga needs to thank the heavens that he ain't playing basketball in Philly, because he would have been swung off on somebody.
Nah, yeah. Remember that one dude like was giving him the middle finger and he got him ejected?
Bro, it would have been that, but you can't eject the whole arena.
Stadium.
Nah, if they had basketball if we treated basketball here like they treated soccer in South America.
Oh.
That motherfucker.
He might be dead.
He might be dead.
Yeah, he might have been perished.
Yeah. Because
even seeing turnovers,
bro, even seeing Lakers fans talk about Russ, it's like nobody's expecting this nigga to.
Yo,
he's
you know how bad it is right now for Lakers fans, bro. They want to trade that nigga for John Wall.
I don't want to.
That's out there.
Oh yeah, we have two Lakers fans here.
Let's trade him for John Wall. Is the sentiment?
Would you take John Wall right now?
No. I saw those clips. He looked like me.
Yeah, he's moving
out of shape.
He's moving a little slow.
He wasn't getting any elevation.
Rather sluggish.
Everything was a layup, hand not even near the rim.
Yeah, it looked.
The only thing we get is less turnovers. Everything else is the same,
which is a good thing.
It is.
Nah, everything else is not the same.
They average the same amount of points. They average, like, all their stats are similar.
It actually might be better.
When's the last time John Wall played
2 years
basketball?
Ago? Like a year or two ago?
Yeah,
an injury ago.
No, he played last year, but then he stopped playing because I think they was going to try and trade him or some shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like he wants to play basketball. Neither does Russ, but
at least if you have John Wall, you're not getting a point guard who's going to dribble off his own knees.
I hope
like, John just doesn't do shit like that. Russ has been doing shit like that his whole career.
Don't do shit like that.
Oh, I still don't want John Wall.
It's like...
Yeah. But I'm saying, what I leads to the bigger point is, like, that's a microcosm of what I'm trying to speak on here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got Russ in LA. You got Julius Randle and his thing with the New York Knicks.
Oh, yeah, he's having his thing with the.
You got Tobias Harris in Philly.
Yeah.
You got different things like that where it's like players, and this is across all sports, like Ben Simmons for a little while when people booed or whatever.
I mean, Ben Simmons still, like, just on social media.
Yeah, like, so it's like what I'm saying, I feel like are fans too rough on athletes?
I think to a point when they start making it personal.
Yeah, I think once you start, when they said personal attacks and death threats.
Death threats.
Like, that white woman that said, like, Bronny's, like, said something about Bronny.
Yeah.
That, like, you gotta fuck off. Like,
yeah, that shit's weird.
I don't like that nigga either, but you don't say that.
And this is coming from diehard Philly everything fans. Like, you know, I think sometimes people are too harsh on players. But sometimes, even if it especially for us, even if we're saying something, it's not essentially like we want these niggas to just, like, fucking fall off the face of the earth. We just want niggas to play better.
I just want you,
like you said,
the team.
But like Mike said, or we just want you off the team. But I'll never attack a nigga, like, in a way that, like, sounds like a threat. Like, I just. Like you said, like, when people bring up death threats, like, yeah, I gotta draw the line. Like,
and I draw the line there. But this is my issue. When athletes have a problem with booing,
nothing wrong.
I find that weird
That is a little bit weird.
I find it weird every time, and it doesn't matter where if he's on my team or any other team. Like Julius Randle just had that issue.
Tobias
just had this issue.
Yeah, that was like what, a month ago?
Like not even. Like
when still January.
When players are getting booed and they don't like that they're getting booed, and they'll like say things like, I think Julius Randle told the crowd to shut the fuck up.
Literally told him to
his own home crowd to shut the fuck up.
If you're booing him, he has the right to tell you to shut the fuck up.
If you're booing Julius Randle?
Yeah, he's a first team All NBA player.
What has he done for them other than that?
What has anybody else done for them ever?
Exactly.
If you boo him,
exactly. They're like the town in Hercules when it's like, hey, every year we get fucking dies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So boo you too.
He's literally been the best player they've had in the past 10 years.
Doesn't matter. Okay. But even
10 years.
Yeah.
Melo's left. 2013.
Yeah.
Okay.
He can tell them that, but it's like
it's just facts.
If you're gonna boo me, I can tell you shut the fuck up.
It's just facts.
You can,
but you got to think they're booing him. They're booing just the New York front office. It's deeper than that when they boo.
But I have a reason to boo you.
Yeah, nigga, you're shooting 20%. You're supposed to be our guy.
You're doing bad at your job that you get paid millions of dollars to do.
And I paid to come see this shit.
Once you poo me, I can tell you to shut the fuck up.
You can.
That's,
that's all.
You can, and they can. But just know when you do that, it's like, yo, you look really weird.
Bro.
You do. You do.
Your story you were just telling to start the pod about getting fired.
Right.
Imagine if every time you sat there not doing work, your boss came, or somebody that was there, whatever your job was, whatever your job was affecting, whoever it was affecting. Like say say if
keep on going.
Say if it was at McDonald's. I know it wasn't, but say it was at McDonald's. Say you're the fry cook,
right?
And you're not making your fries,
right?
So all the customers sitting out there are saying boo to you.
Okay.
Are you gonna have a reaction?
When I get to McDonald's, am I getting there after I get out my indoor pool or before?
What does that got to do with anything?
That has a lot to do with it.
I'm fucking rich, nigga.
But you're still a person.
Rich.
Money doesn't change human reaction.
To answer Q's question, if Mike's not making the fries, then yeah, it would be like, all right, yeah, I'm fucking up, obviously.
Yeah, but he's not going to sit there and not respond. It's natural, human nature.
Boo, nigga, make the fries.
Hey, nigga, fuck these fries.
I'll make the fries.
You think about anytime somebody talks shit to you in life in general.
But do you know?
But now imagine now 25,000 people are talking shit.
But
I don't like that equivalency because you know
doing what you need to do.
When you're in a situation like if you're making the fries and you're not making the fries, you got 100 people booing. You can get you're probably gonna get fucking fired.
Probably
not if you're not if you were the top 5 fry cook the year before.
You're not. He wasn't a.
Yes, he was.
Top 5.
He was a first team All NBA player. Yes, he was.
But you know what?
That's literally top 5.
Yeah. Okay. So say word.
Fry cook
that's
now.
Fine. You're not doing that now. I don't care about what you did. One time a year ago, the first time in your career ever.
I'm not saying that he is doing good now.
Like
I'm saying
niggas ain't gonna get to the arena and be like, oh, he was.
I'm saying it's a natural.
Last year.
I'm saying it's a natural reaction that if people say something negative toward you, you're gonna respond negative back.
Okay.
So I can't tell the guy who's getting booed by 25,000 people to sit there and take the boos.
Yeah, I think so.
Nobody does that.
Everybody's a professional athlete. I think you have a little bit of extra responsibility.
Athlete doesn't change your human natural reactions. Why? Nigga, you're a human, nigga.
It's how you, but it's
your money doesn't change your feelings.
You know, the real problem is it's not the way you respond. It's not the way you react to when they do.
You have to have some self-control, not boo another man.
It's your response after. It's how you deal with it. It's if you play better or not. That's the real thing that people are looking for.
Yeah, I get that, and it's also you got to realize it's like a very select few fan bases that do this. You're not getting booed everywhere.
No, you're not.
There's like 4 cities that do this.
Yeah.
And y'all just happen to be fans of the ones that do it the most.
I think Seattle booed, which was surprising.
Booed who?
The Seahawks.
Oh, I don't know.
Niggas stinking it up.
Down bad.
It's really like 4 or 5 cities that do this. It's not normal. Get that straight too. You just happen to support a team that does it.
Where does nigga get chicken from?
Bro, like all smell is barbecue. And I'm like, what the fuck?
You can eat my fucking chicken? Nigga, that shit's supposed to go home with me.
Damn.
Bro, all I smell is barbecue. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Them shit's supposed to be my snack tonight.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to throw that.
Nah, but it's not normal. It's not normal. And you just happen to be a fan of a city that does it, so it's normal to
ribs. I'll take some.
So it's just normal to you. But that shit's not normal. And the same, like, there's a line.
It is
booing,
normal,
cool. But
booing in sports is very normal.
It's not.
That's
It is.
very
No,
normal.
for your city.
for
All
sports.
is normal.
No, it's not.
When you're playing bad,
Mike, when's the last time you played a sport? It is not normal.
Sport. Wait, when something bad happens in a game, they don't boo.
No, booing is not normal, bro. It's the very adverse. You really cheer for your team no matter what. Booing is not normal.
No, but that's
no.
I'm saying booing is a part of the sport.
Booing
Okay.
is not normal
From the crowd. When something bad
I think he's
happens,
talking about
in certain
your own
places.
either way.
In certain
Either way.
places, the opposing teams, yes, absolutely. I'm a boo at high school. You're gonna boo the fuck out of the other team.
That's still the same.
It's not the same
In a
as
sense,
booing your own team.
in a sense, it's
no,
the
fuck
same.
You're not.
You're getting booed.
No, you're not booing your own
I'm
team,
with
bro.
You. I'm with you.
I see what
you're
you're
saying.
I see what you're saying.
It's
but
not. It's normal.
part of the
It's
sport.
not to boo your own team, except for like maybe 5 places. That's New York. That's Philly, and that's L.A.
in Boston.
Boston.
I mean,
That's really it.
but even then, it's rare for them to boo because
That's what I'm saying.
the standards are
Philly,
usually not that low
Philly and New York are really the only ones that do it all the time.
because their teams are not good.
Exactly. But like, it's not normal to boo your own team.
I mean,
It's
I'm sure
weird.
we can just look this up and see how often this happens, bro. This is not an anomaly.
People get booed.
It's not an anomaly in Philly.
I'm saying it's not an anomaly with.
Okay,
Nigga, you know
Kansas
what?
City. In Kansas City, the other day.
Have you seen
Listen, in
have you
Kansas
seen
City the other day.
Manchester United lately?
Soccer is an anomaly how they fucking treat people. No,
Because it happens in America too. That's what I'm saying.
but it's soccer is different from a lot of sports how the fans act. No,
This ain't nothing but a Google
That's
search.
true. That's true.
you've been to games.
I have.
So imagine being in Kansas City Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
The Bills go down and score with the minute something left. That happens in Philly. Philly is booing the fuck out of the Eagles.
I doubt that. That's not how that works.
What?
No.
Game-winning drive.
Have you
If
ever
it
seen
was a pick six in that
Game-winning drive, and you let up a wide open touchdown, Philly is booing the fuck out of that entire stadium.
NFL fans booing their own teams? Seattle, Minnesota, Detroit, obviously Philly.
Philly's booing. Philly, you're
I don't.
I feel
Nah,
like-
not for that.
for letting up a game-winning touchdown in the playoffs.
No.
New York
What the
Jets.
fuck else would you boo? That's when you boo.
No, I think you would boo when your team is
Dallas.
playing horribly bad.
That's when every time
That's when
I
they
see
Dallas-
booing,
The
it's
Dallas football,
because of
absolutely.
horrible bad play, egregious play.
Chicago.
Mike,
That's the only. No,
they
we're
let
not
up a
booing.
no.
'Cause
They let up a wide open touchdown. That's a
You
bad
do
play.
a turnover
Yeah,
one
but
time.
the team is good.
New England booed fucking Tom Brady. They're booing Tom Brady when he was playing the Chiefs. I'm looking at it. They're fucking boo. Tom Brady's walking on the field like this. Boo!
Yeah, when you suck,
Where was that at?
It was in New England.
No way.
Yes.
I would never believe that New England
nigga, it's film.
Washington. I'm watching it.
at
Washington.
their home stadiums, bro.
Nigga.
I'm asking you.
They're getting their ass beat. It was 20-7, and he threw a fucking dump off before halftime. Boo! What the
when you're
fuck
playing
are y'all
like
niggas
shit like
doing?
that,
Are they booing? All right, what are they booing?
They're booing the
the
performance
play,
of
the
them.
performance
Okay.
is bad.
Okay. Now, what did you tell me happened in New York?
They're booing Julius Randle because he was playing bad.
You see the difference,
No, because
You
the
don't see the
performance is bad.
Mike? You don't see the difference between booing a player and booing a team.
That is a team sport.
Basketball's not a team sport.
I'm talking about. I'm right. You know what I'm.
No,
It's
that's
more
what you said. No,
It's
no,
easier
hey,
to.
I'm telling you right now.
All right.
Say what you mean because you know I'm
What
gonna pick it
I
apart.
mean is basketball is a more individualized sport.
Here we go.
Than
NBA players
football
getting
is.
NBA players getting.
It's
Huh?
not.
No, it's not.
There's
You haven't played either. No, it's not.
there's only 10 niggas on the court.
So the
When
fuck
did you see the whole line with the ball in his hands?
Bro,
fuck's that have to do?
You throw the football.
You can't really boo
You,
a right
come on, you
guard.
can't do that.
You've never played either, so you can't tell me that
I got eyes. I can see. I can
tell you right now, Tom Brady ran an offensive line. Tom Brady's not Tom Brady.
Anybody's not anybody. But
Exactly. So don't tell me
When
that
you-
one's more individual than the other. They're both heavily team sports.
No.
You're watching that now when the Lakers have the best nigga in the league, but can't do anything because his team sucks.
All right, Q. But listen,
No, say
no,
what
no.
you mean and mean what you say. They're both heavily team sports.
I'm gonna try to fill in the gaps. You don't have an opportunity to boo a bad right tackle. You don't have an opportunity to
So
boo
it's
like a safety.
okay.
You
So then
can't
let's
even
not
chant MVP if the safety's on the field.
Okay,
Nigga,
so
they're
let's not compare the
who you
two.
Talking to?
Okay, but
So let's not compare the two.
you can see
You
that
did. You
can
tried
boo
to compare him.
Julius Randle because he has the ball in his
I
hand.
can boo Julius Randle because I see him dribbling the ball and bricking and turning the ball over.
Okay.
I see you do that. You're doing it. And
First
also,
off, I didn't compare the two.
Also-
I compared cities.
Also, hold on. Also, in basketball, you're doing that in quick succession. You can see him brick in like within the course of a minute and a half.
Nigga, in the course of 30 seconds, this nigga could airball a 3-pointer, come down and block a shot, and he can flip everything.
So now it's like my nigga.
Booing an individual person is a lot different than booing a team, right or wrong.
It is.
It is.
So once you boo an individual person, they're gonna have a response. That's natural.
Sure.
I sure
all
think
I'm
it's a
saying.
natural thing,
Yeah.
but I think also because you make 30 and 20 and 30 million dollars, you need to curb that a little bit.
that doesn't affect your emotions, Mike.
You need to check your emotions. Why not?
Because if you checked your emotions, you wouldn't even be in that position. They're in that position because they play with such an emotional level. Don't look at me like that. I'm telling you, you won't get to that level if you're not passionate.
So
You won't get to that. You will not get to that level if you're not passionate.
Ben Simmons
Direct
did.
that passion into not turning the goddamn ball over, and not the fans.
Okay, but now imagine all the work they put in behind the scenes to do whatever they got to do to perform.
That's great.
And they have a bad game, and they're like, I got 25,000 niggas booing me.
It don't just be one bad game, though. That's
I'm
the
just
thing.
saying. You do whatever you got to do to perform or to prepare.
I'm not ignoring.
You go out there and have a bad stretch.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5 games bad stretch, and niggas just start booing you. All the shit that I've done for this fucking team, and now y'all niggas booing me like
all
this.
the
Fuck
shit
y'all.
that I've done. What, you're not working for free. You get a goddamn $1 million check. What are we talking about? They're not doing it for fun.
all
They
this
get
slavery
paid. This
I've
is
done.
work.
You are the exact nigga that these athletes hate.
I don't give a fuck. They
But
can
I'm
all
telling you-
suck my goddamn dick.
And you're the one that's talking about, oh, you make so much money, stop crying. No, fuck you. You don't know
Make
what the
mad
fuck I've
money.
been through. That has nothing to do with it,
If, you're
Mike.
talking- if it's like a Mike Beasley,
That's such a terrible
No,
fucking
it's-
analogy. That's terrible.
We're not getting. If we're getting in the server, we're getting deeper.
Yeah, if-
when you have like a Mike Beasley, when
No,
your mom,
fuck that.
If you're just
Fuck that.
shitty playing,
I don't
bad,
give. You can be the richest nigga in the world. That's not gonna change your emotions.
I'm saying when you're in your,
If everybody walked up to Jeff Bezos and said, "You're a devil," he's gonna react.
No,
he's
he
the
won't.
richest. Yes.
If he's smart, he won't.
He might not. He might just like, you're not worth my time.
If the devil.
Imagine 20,000 people standing in front of Jeff Bezos telling me he's the devil. You don't think he's not gonna react? On a nightly basis, 4 days in a row, 5 days in a row. You're fucking crazy.
That's such a weird.
That's what happens to Julius Randle.
That's
They're
not part of
booing
his
him.
job to be in that
It's
position.
not a part of an athlete's job to get booed. If whoever the fuck you think, that's
No, it's
terrible.
not
Part of the
Part of the
job
job.
to shoot better than 20%.
But it's not as part of your job to get booed, bro.
Why is it not?
I don't see how it's not.
It's a
Nigga, you're an entertainer.
You're an entertainer. You're in front of a crowd. I don't know what. You're not a fucking a professor.
You don't work in a cubicle.
You are an entertainer. You are an entertainment.
That's why you get paid millions to
And
help.
if
You're an
You get-
athlete. First off,
no,
you're not an entertainer. You're an athlete.
You're an
Nah, you're an
athlete.
entertainer.
No, you're not. You're an athlete. People view it for entertainment. You're not an entertainer. Mike, if you want to be a stand-up comedian, you're entertaining people. Niggas go out there to play to fucking get money to take care of their families. They're not entertaining. They're going
Yeah.
out there to play.
You get paid millions to perform at a high level.
Yes.
Or else we can replace you.
Yes, so
Yeah.
that has
So
nothing to do
until
with
you get
booing
better,
you.
nigga,
The
you're
only
going
reason,
to get
the only
booed.
reason it's monetized.
I
for
hate
entertainment,
no.
right?
Niggas that never play sports are telling the athletes they're playing for entertainment. I can guarantee you that you can ask any professional athlete. Nobody's saying they're doing it for entertainment. Nobody, none of them.
Telling you
I
why
don't
they're
give a
doing
shit
it.
what you think you're doing.
Yeah, I don't-
You are part of the entertainment
That's
because
it.
you get played on TV.
Hey, nigga, hey.
Huh?
Look.
That's where the money
you-
comes from.
That's a terrible
You know-
analogy.
You know what you
terrible
tell them? You know what you
It's a
tell them?
terrible analogy.
You know what you tell them? You don't want to be here. You don't want to get booed and stuff. Go to fucking Lithuania where nobody gives
And
a
play
fuck
for
about
the love,
basketball.
nigga.
And
Go play for the love for 2 euros
Play
a
for the
week.
love of the game. over
No,
there.
they're playing for the love. They're playing for the money. But that don't have that don't
All right
equate.
then.
Niggas
That's what
booing
comes
you.
with. That's
we
what
pay
comes
you for the
with it.
performance, and
Because
you
these
shit
people,
in the bag.
these people are paying
That's
to see
fine.
you play
but
at a high level.
But once you do now boo me, I have the right to respond.
Fine.
That's the first thing. That's the first thing I said.
I'm
not
and
saying
he
you
said
don't
no.
I don't. That's Mike's opinion.
I know, but how do you say that? Like how
That's
do?
his opinion. I
That's
don't
what it
know.
is.
But Mike, if I sat here and criticized Mike every day of the week, he's gonna respond. It don't matter if Mike has $2 in his pocket or $2 million in his pocket. He's gonna respond.
It might matter for Mike.
No, it's not. He's gonna respond.
He might just say, okay.
Mike's gonna respond.
He's gonna
respond.
Get your bread up.
He's gonna respond. It's gonna be a response. Nobody, KD, you have everything in the world. Why the fuck are you responding? Because it's human. No, he's mentally fucking ill.
Because he'd be bored.
No, it's because he's bored. Like,
No, it's because he's fucking human.
Nah, he's very bored.
He's sensitive.
I mean,
Because he's human, nigga. That's a human
He
emotion.
need to take more time brushing his hair than he does responding to people on Twitter.
Yeah, it's a natural human emotion to respond to people's negativity.
I'm just saying that you
Or
are
just
in a
block 'em.
position.
Keep 'em moving.
It is natural and it might even be valid, but your position and where you are dictates that maybe you should curb those things. That's all.
To a degree.
If I gotta go to work, I gotta check my emotions. Making $18 an hour and $20 an hour.
And you wanna say-
why
wait.
can't you when you make $40 million a year? What's the problem?
And you want to say they're not entertainers, but after every game, even no matter how bad they do, they have to sit down and talk to the press.
And how many of them niggas hate doing that?
And how many of them do it?
They have to or they get fined.
Yeah, exactly, because they signed off on that
They
shit.
have to or they get fined.
Because that's what they signed up for.
Yeah, but not to be entertainers.
Yes.
If you ask any of them,
They
yo, do you see yourself as an entertainer? I bet you none of them
Did.
did.
Q, if you have a job interview and they're like, all right, so you're willing to do everything that we need to get done, you're gonna be like, I feel like that'd be fine. And then one day they come up to you, hey, yo, bro, clean the bathroom. Oh, nigga, I ain't signed up for that. Nigga, you told me when you signed up for everything.
Okay, what?
I don't know where we're going.
Like, no, it's the fact that that's part of the job. That's what I'm saying.
But-
it's part of the job.
It's parts of the job
They
you
signed
like.
up to be a professional athlete. They didn't sign up to be
You
an
signed up for this life.
They didn't sign up to be an entertainer.
I
You
think that's
signed
just
up for
it's
this
an
life.
unnecessary
No,
argument.
because ready? Okay,
what you signed up for.
unnecessary
okay.
argument.
Is Niang an entertainer?
George Niang, is he in the NBA?
Is he an entertainer?
He's not a star, but he's in the NBA.
Is he an
He
entertainer?
can get booed if he sucks.
Is he an entertainer?
No, he's in the NBA.
Exactly. Point proven.
How?
Okay.
Because how can one nigga on the team be an entertainer and the other one not? Either
I
they're
say
all
they're-
entertainers or they're not.
I just said he's in the NBA.
Is he an entertainer?
He's
You
out
said
there-
no.
He's out there on the court. Everybody
But
else.
you said no. So how is he not an entertainer?
Sure.
But everybody else is.
All these
I don't
niggas
see
are
the
NBA
point. I don't see
players,
the point of
but
this.
because you play in the NBA and the way it's marketed and how it is, you are an entertainer.
You're an entertainer.
Or you're in the business. How about this? You're a pro athlete in an entertainment business.
Yep.
So part of your job, some aspects of your job may dictate that you do some things that are outside the realm of basketball.
The only reason
that ties into why you get paid so
Are
much.
college athletes entertainers?
Those are
That's
not
why-
professionals.
To answer the fucking question.
That's
Are
what they-
college athletes entertainers?
They are now. That's what the NIL is, right?
Were college athletes entertainers last year?
No, they were being exploited.
Okay, they all had to talk to the media.
Yeah.
Now what?
Yeah, no, they were.
They were being
But they weren't
exploited.
getting.
But were they?
compensated.
But were they entertainers?
Yes,
In
because the school was
my
making money off
opinion,
of them.
Yes, they were.
Okay,
school was
he,
making
he
money
just
off
told me
It's
no.
entertaining to watch basketball.
That's fine.
Entertaining to watch.
It brings
That
in
don't-
revenue.
that don't-
entertainment.
Okay, are they entertainers? That's different.
There's someone entertaining you in entertainment. It's
Okay,
not.
okay, fine. He just told me that they weren't entertainers.
All right.
So
Fine.
why weren't they entertainers then, but they are now? Because they make money.
Yep.
So money qualifies you as an entertainer or not? Are you an entertainer? You don't make shit from comedy. Are you an entertainer?
Nope.
You lying sack of shit. You're he's a fuck like nigga.
What am I an
Let's
entertainer?
move
Yeah.
on. Let's
Yes.
just move
Yeah,
on.
I'm an
All right.
Exactly. So why is money? Why is you not making money
I'm not
change
saying
that
that-
for you, but not them?
You're taking all right. So I
No, I'm using your logic against you, nigga. It makes no fucking
All right.
sense.
that my logic
all right,
there.
all right,
you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you meant. And that's why I use it against you, and it doesn't make sense.
All right.
Them niggas play for the NBA and they make millions of dollars a year, and they play in it. I don't.
They know what they signed up, bro. It's
They
just part of,
signed up
it's just part of the
to
job.
be a part of an entertainment industry. If you want to play basketball and it just be about the sport, you can go fuck off to Lithuania,
Literally, like-
and play basketball.
This- you know the contract.
Then I don't know what you want, baby. You can't have it all.
The contractors say, "Do you want to be a millionaire? Yes or no? Are you able to talk to the media? Yes or no? Are you okay with being booed if you don't play bad? Yes or no? If you can't check yes to everything, then go do something else. Get a regular job."
That's fine, but there's many.
It's
Just go-
aspects of
go do
every
something
job.
else. Go do
Every
something else.
job, there are displeasurable aspects and pleasurable aspects.
Exactly.
So, at an NBA player, the good part is, you know what? I got all this money.
Get bad
I get to
bitches,
travel.
all of
I
that.
get bad. I get endorsements. The bad part is, if I suck, sometimes I get booed,
Niggas might not like me.
and I gotta talk to the media after playing basketball. I mean, it's no job anywhere. It's all things you want to do. Sorry.
back to my original point. If you boo somebody, they have the right to tell you to fuck.
They do, and you look. I feel like or anybody that is you're weird for that. I think it's a little odd.
You're not weird for booing them.
No, because
You're
I
both
invest
weird,
my
You're
money.
both weird. Stop booing other grown men.
It's weird for you to have feelings.
I'm
That's
paying.
question.
It's weird for you to
But
have
if you
feelings.
have money, you're not allowed to have feelings.
Yeah, nigga, you're
I'm not saying that.
I just have one question. That's a fact.
I don't think
Is
so.
that only for
You
athletes?
need therapy.
Huh?
Is that only for athletes?
What example would you use?
Where they're getting booed and it's weird if they have a response.
What do you mean? Only athletes?
Yeah.
No, we said artists too.
So what are artists?
But
too?
what else could you
Artists
get booed in?
I mean, an actor can get booed for a performance.
if
They
you're
do.
performing bad?
Yeah, right.
If you're a comedian, if I go up and go stand up right now,
Niggas
and
get booed.
and I I stick it up and I get booed off.
Y'all never seen a comedian get booed?
That's regular.
It happens a lot.
I cry every night thinking of the first day it happens to me.
Niggas get
Oh,
booed.
what is that? Feelings?
But you know what I don't do? I don't melt down on the crowd because I
Because you're
suck.
human.
Mike,
No, because I'm self-aware.
if somebody started booing you, you're not going to respond.
No.
You're crazy.
And if I do
You're a
respond,
bitch. That's what I meant to say. You're a bitch.
well, then I'd be a bitch then.
If somebody's booing you to your face and you have no response,
no.
so then how the fuck you make fun
Because
of the dude
I
that
signed
James
up
fuck-
for this.
Okay, so
I
how do you
signed
make
up to be an entertainer
Okay.
and be booed?
Okay, so how do you
Because
make
if
fun
I'm
of-
doing
so
bad,
how do you make fun of the dude that Jamie
you know
Foxx
what
talked
separates me
about?
from these niggas? I'm self-aware enough to know, like, oh, you know what? You know why they're booing me? Because maybe I'm fucking up right now.
If you thought you were fucking up, you wouldn't go there with those jokes.
Nobody anticipates to get
can't
booed
know
because
that until you
crowds.
get there.
You don't
Bad
know until you do it.
That's just bad.
What kind of shit is that?
Mike,
Certain jokes work for certain crowds. What I think is funny, what Keenan thinks is funny, the next person thinks is fucking stupid.
That's like me.
how it works.
I can't go to the club and be ass and then look at niggas like, y'all niggas not gonna dance even though I'm fucking up right now.
Like, yo, y'all really?
I'm getting paid to do this and y'all not
no,
gonna dance.
no.
Yo, y'all don't like these
That's
jokes?
not what I'm
Suck
saying.
my
Like this?
dick.
I'm saying
I'm funny as fuck, nigga.
You go out
must
there-
be stupid. Y'all must be stupid. Y'all can't grasp
and
this
you
comedy.
play the songs that you think you should play.
Yep.
And everybody's like, man, what the fuck is it? Yeah, nigga, you open up your fucking horizon. Nigga, you fucking, just because you don't know it don't mean the shit's whack. Like, that's like, it's you responding to somebody telling you your ass.
That ain't taking away from any of the asses I just participated in.
Because his job is not to play what he likes. His job is to play to the crowd.
Yes, my job is to complete the job.
His
the
job
task.
is to play good basketball. My job is when I do it
Nobody's
to
gonna
tell
play
good
basketball
jokes.
every night. So let's get that out the
and
window.
it's-
Right?
But when you
So-
don't,
But
it's
so-
okay to take that criticism.
I know, but it's also
move
okay to
on.
respond.
but
It's
Q,
what I said from the beginning.
last-
It's okay for them to respond.
last
You're
thing,
only
wait, hold
arguing
on.
with
Last,
Mike on
hold
that.
on, hold on.
Yeah,
Last,
you're okay to respond.
last thing, and then we'll move on. You know this as an athlete. If you're playing bad and nobody says anything to you, what does that mean?
I don't really give a fuck.
They don't care.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about what you do.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if anything, that means niggas are actually watching you and hoping, or they have you at a higher standard.
But playing as an athlete, you played. You'd much rather niggas not say anything than boo you to your face.
You don't believe that.
Yes, I do.
You don't believe that.
You'd
I don't know if
you'd
you
rather
believe
niggas boo you to your
I
face
don't
and
know
say
if you
nothing.
Q, I don't know if you believe that.
I hope
To say nothing at all. If I'm really fucking up and I'm
then
like,
to
damn, I'm fucking
boo
up.
you
but
to
niggas
your
don't-
face. No, because listen, right?
Niggas ain't saying nothing to me.
You know why they respond? Because they already know that they're playing bad. You think Julian Randle knows he's playing bad?
I
You know
know.
Russ knows he's playing
Of
bad?
course they
the
know.
other TV responses you get from Russ is because, motherfucker, why are you asking me this? You know goddamn well I know that I can't have 8 turnovers. Don't ask me that stupid ass fucking question. That's why Russ responds the way he does to these interviewers. Nigga,
Yeah, and when
I
they're
know
like-
I'm playing bad. Shut.
know
You don't
why?
have to
And then
fucking ask.
but then they ask him, what are you going to do to change this?
Yeah, nigga, obviously, I'm not purposely turning the ball over. This is Russ thinking. Obviously, if as an athlete, I threw the ball with my foot 3 times. Clearly, I didn't do that shit on purpose. Clearly, I don't want to fucking do that, but it happened, and it happened a couple times, whatever. Obviously, I don't want to do
But
that.
but you know,
but he knows that.
exactly, he knows that. But the problem is when you say that in an interview and the fans see that and they're like, "Yo, he's not even really like taking accountability
But
for what he's saying. He's not. He could easily, bro.
He can't
Yes,
talk.
he can.
No, listen,
Yes,
he can
easily say,
easily-
yo, you know, I just gotta be better, man.
Time out.
Easily. That's the whole point. The fans see that. So when you come into the arena the next time, they don't see a nigga that's like, yo, fuck all y'all niggas, bro.
Russ
Because
has
they're just
been-
gonna boo you more.
Russ has been getting hated on his entire career. He at this point in his career,
At
he's
different
not
levels.
He's not doing anything for the fans anymore. Sorry, He's not doing it.
Even
and I can't blame him.
Even his home city.
He's not doing anything for the fans anymore.
Then why does he? He's not doing anything for himself either.
No, but Russ don't play like that all the time.
He has been playing.
And when they ask him,
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm with you. But you have these dickhead reporters who twist your words around, right? Who write shit that you didn't even fucking say. They put out these headlines. Oh, Russ this, da 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 da. I don't want to talk to you. I know I'm playing bad. The same thing. Popovich does the same fucking thing. Oh, you're down by 20 points. You think your defense is playing good enough? What the fuck kind of question is that? Obviously, my defense is playing good enough, right? Don't ask me that, because any nigga that plays basketball knows my defense isn't good enough.
But the only people who respond like that are the coaches. Belichick, Pop, Andy Reid. Only the niggas who aren't out there respond like that. But the people who are actually there,
LeBron responds the same way.
LeBron actually answers questions, and he's also the GOAT.
The niggas. I'm just saying. But now, different argument. Russ thinks he's greater than he is. I'm full on board with that.
So that's a personal problem.
Yes, 100%.
That's why
100%. 100%.
All right,
it all ties in together.
100%.
Yeah.
But he's not the only one that does it.
He's not.
Kyrie does it. Paul George does it. Kawhi don't really fucking talk. All the niggas, KD do it. KD gets on Twitter and do it. KD's better than all these niggas. He does it. So if he does it,
But what do
you imagine the other niggas that do it?
I think the whole purpose is that doesn't make it okay just because they do it. Because it seems like rather than them taking accountability for the bad play, they'd rather just lash out.
Yo,
we're not saying that's
we know
obviously
you know.
We know you're gonna do that, but you
the
gotta
party-
you have to expect that from people who are just there to see you win, and y'all not winning
Because they're
I'm paying-
invested in
I'm paying
watching
money
you
for this.
win.
As a fan of a sport, of an athlete or team, you should know that whatever team you support, whatever players you support, however their talent level is, they're gonna work to be better. Russ isn't going to go out there and turn the ball over 8 times a game. It's not going to happen.
Ben Simmons is not working to get better.
Ben Simmons ain't going to work to get better in Philly. Why? Because of how the fans treat him. Point blank, period.
So he doesn't want to get better because of us, and we don't want to get better
different
because of him.
argument. I will.
No, it's a point. Yo, if Philly fans don't boo him last year, he's playing right now.
No, he's not.
He's playing, but he hasn't improved since he
He's
got
still
drafted.
doing the same shit.
Okay,
But I'm with you.
Okay,
he would be playing if he wasn't.
Okay, but regular
fired.
season Ben was fine. Nobody had a problem with that.
I don't give a shit. That's not the problem.
Okay, but
The problem's never regular season.
Because we
put
were
it this
always
way.
winning. We were winning. It didn't matter.
if Philly fans didn't boo him last year, is Ben Simmons playing right now?
Yeah.
Probably.
It's the fans that made him the way he is.
No, I don't. I think if I think if
So-
no. I think if Doc and Joel came out and publicly defended him, it would be different.
Yes,
the
because
it wasn't-
that sends a message to the fans.
No, that's not. But it's not because of the fans. It's because of the niggas that he's directly involved with.
Nah, because Joel didn't even say anything bad about him.
Yeah, he did. He
he
kind of was like, "Hey, why did
mentioned
the
the play.
nigga?
He was like, "Yo, why-
what the fuck was that?"
Trying to.
Like, yo,
I remember
Hey,
what happened.
My
He was like, what the fuck was-
6'10" point guard didn't dunk on
It
the
was-
6'1" point guard.
It was fresh
what
in their
happened?
minds. They
What
didn't have
type of-
time to think
what type
about
of
it.
remedial
But they
shit?
kind of threw him under the bus.
They did throw him under the
and
bus.
It's-
Okay.
The
when it
fans
was-
didn't throw him under the bus.
No, they did.
No, the
This nigga sat right here and did it. Yes, he did.
no.
Mike, did you throw Ben Simmons under the bus? Exactly.
Yeah, no. The
Like he deserved to do.
fans threw him under the bus.
But I think when you're Ben Simmons,
His team did as well.
co-workers.
We're just fans.
did
And,
not
and his
lift him
coach
up.
did as
We're
well.
just
So
fans.
now you have
Ride for him.
now you have a
That's the
combination of
problem.
all of this, right?
Yeah.
So if we're sitting here, right, and we all tell Keenan to shut the fuck up all the time, and all the fans tell Keenan to shut the fuck up all the time. Keenan, what the nigga? The fuck y'all keep telling me to shut up for? Fuck y'all.
But unlike what happened to Ben, Mike was like, "Nah, that's our boy. Only we can do that."
Yeah.
right.
But that's the difference.
Right, but now
that very
imagine
clear.
getting that shit from all directions.
No, but
different
I'm saying
I know.
Mike saying it is more important.
Yeah, so now imagine if Joel
because
or
I'm directly involved.
right. So now imagine if Joel or Doc stepped in and was like, "No,
That's what we're all
That's
saying.
what we
That's
are
what we're all
saying that.
saying.
I know
But
now
I'm
we
saying
are.
it's not because of the
would've played.
fans, because we just fucking fans.
But y'all, I'm sorry to tell you this. Fans affect the players, bro.
Well, them niggas need to tighten the fuck up.
Next topic, please.
Because guess what, nigga? Whether you play bad or not, guess what, nigga? You still get paid. You fucking rich bitch.
You don't think the fans are affecting Kyrie right now?
He's
No.
a fuck.
Kyrie doesn't give a fuck about
No,
what
if
anybody.
there's one nigga that don't give a fuck, it's that
Clearly
nigga right
him.
there.
It's the nigga who
He
don't-
don't give a fuck.
You don't think the fans affected Kyrie in Boston?
No,
even there.
Probably.
He literally left for that reason.
that nigga lied to them, and then he wonders why when he comes back they don't like
They
him
don't
so
fuck with
much.
him.
Oh, it's racist. No, nigga, because you're a fucking liar. They are racist.
They are racist, but that's not why they don't like him.
But Kyrie ain't the first nigga to ever play for the Boston Celtics.
No, he's the first nigga to leave and say I left because niggas are racist.
You say, "Oh, we're building a lot here." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I played on
And I'm definitely coming back, and then you don't come back, and then
He came back 1 year.
He didn't
did
come
it.
back after that.
that was just
That was when he left.
said that at the beginning of the season. Said I'm coming back, left, and then he came back. Why don't they embrace me with open arms?
Y'all gonna act like that?
He came back playing for another team. He came back.
Yeah, I'm back in a different
I
jersey.
didn't say
came
what
back
team
in a
I'd be on. I
Brooklyn
said
Nets
I'd be back.
jersey.
I'm back.
All I said was
Wondering why.
I would be back.
Then he went to the rival city at that.
Nigga went across the street.
That's like
Oh,
that's
God.
like when the first game T.O.'s coming back from and the Cowboys like, why don't they love me?
From Dallas, don't like you.
Nigga,
you. What?
you a traitor.
You went to the enemy.
You went to the enemy, you asshole.
Oh my god.
All right. What we got? Whoa.
Speaking of, I don't even know.
Assholes.
Yeah,